Vision of the band. I'm just moving.
Yeah.
To worry about the past. Worry about the past.
That's the way I like it. Just like that, man. Come with that music, fellas.
I ain't too much worries. Worry about
Come on.
the past. Ain't too much worried about the past. Ain't too much worries. Worry about the past. Ain't too much worried about
Now growing up in Flint, I went to country elementary, a little fat kid who ain't halves. He lived on the Radon Street. Don't get me wrong, cause we was far from Pozo, but up to date tennis shoes was far from affordable. A runaway, well that describes me best, cause if things ain't go my way, it was time to jet. I ran back and forth from my mom's to my pop's house. About the 9th grade, I was a high school drive-by. 15 in my life, then went bad. By this time, I was living with my dad, not thinking about what's going on in life. And if I have to carry a gun or a knife, will I have to use it? If so, then it's on. I never had a girlfriend to call my own. And what I'm seeing now, I'm really hoping it'll last. But if not, I ain't too much worried about the past.
ain't too much worries.
Yeah.
Worry about the past. Ain't too much worried about the
Come on.
past. Ain't too much worried about the past.
Yeah.
Ain't too much worried about
Yo. Now my old man, he doesn't say much. He works every day in Vito Fado with his truck. And when I went to school, he was home in the bed. But when I came home, he was up getting fed. Now people don't trip, see my pops never hang. But I can tell you this, that he is up on the game. 7 in the morning, I'm dressed in my Levi's, headed to school with my Get My Nerve T-Ride. Reached into the room and got my dollar off the dresser, knowing when I get to school, I can yank for the rest of it. I saw an apple on the table, had to get me one. Threw on my coon hat, the first kid who went with one. Me and T-Right walking up DuPont. All I'm thinking about is skipping, that's what I want to do. But it really don't matter nowadays, it won't last. I ain't too much worried about the past.
ain't too much worries. Worry about the past. Ain't too much worried about the past. Ain't too much worries. Worry about the past. Ain't too much
Now see, I got a baby and a baby on the way. As long as me and both of the moms are cool, I'll never have to pay. It's not what I bargained for, but it's what I bought. And if I have to pay child support, it ain't my fault. But I ain't the type to get uptight and fighting things. I'm trying to be like Spike and do the right thing. I'm never riding dirty on the OGA and kilos. Me and Bob Breed and Al Capone, we riding trio. Cooling in the Cherokee, the girls hollering egg breed. Up it up on the dank, cause I ain't messing with no generic weed. I'm in the world, I'm trying to make a living, son. We need money, and ain't nobody giving none. My own boss, I'm working at my JOB. No more kids, and no more women playing. And as long as I keep my mind on straight, I'm gonna last. I ain't too much worried about the past.
ain't too much worries.
Come on.
Ain't too much worries.
Night and day in the house.
Ain't too much worries.
Yeah, come on.
Ain't too much worries.
Nope. I ain't too much worried about the past.
Ain't too much worries. Ain't too much worried about the band. Ain't much too much.
On November 18th.
My name is MC Breed. Straight up cooling out on BET, right? I'm here to talk about the Great Depression. You remember that? You don't need to remember it because we in it. Now peep this, right? Some people live to survive, but the struggle's too damn hard. It's a thing in the ghetto, living in bricks with a wick car. Shops closed down, so now the city's a crack pool. Things to advance, even the vets must go back to school. Who's to blame? Well, is that the case? It makes you feel like paying for college is just a waste. Study giving money to the government, but in actuality, we're the ones suffering. Don't get me wrong, this is just food for thought. There ain't no sellouts except it. Either you buy or you bought. Yo, they ain't made no money yet at the giveaway, knowing we need water to live, but we must pay. I ain't about to let the world problems fade me. Here I stand, the man God made me in the Great Depression. Yeah, welcome to the Great Depression.
We can't rock for everybody.
You know what it's like in 1992.
We can't rock for everybody. All right,
And it gets deeper. It gets deeper. Beat this. A 12-gauge murder front page and AIDS. All of these are man-made. So which religion is the right religion? Judaism, Buddhism, Buddhism, Jehovah's Witness, Baptist, or Christian? Who's to blame here if you don't know? Cause none of us here today was there from the get-go. They wrote a book, but that's man-made too, just like the first verse. Here's the worst part.
Video LP is brought to you in part by YSB, the magazine for and about young adults. Available on newsstands or call 1-900-847-4